What's up guys, Max here, and welcome back to another day of breaking down some of that pre-release Black Ops 2 multiplayer information. In the previous episodes, or over the past couple of days, we were talking about the launch of the game, how the game is online now, how shotguns feel, how kill streaks are, and stuff like that. And I kind of wanted to elaborate a little bit on kill streaks, since I was noticing a lot of you guys in the comments were talking about this. Kill streaks in this game act a lot differently. Kill streaks in general are very powerful, but at the same time much more difficult to get. You guys will be noticing that many of the games you end up playing in Black Ops 2, there's not a ton of stuff really flying all over the place unless a team is just getting absolutely raffle stomped. This is so much different than Modern Warfare 3, where essentially in Modern Warfare 3 there was always something in the sky that wanted to kill you. Whether it was an assault kill streak or a support kill streak, somebody always had access to them. But in this game, unless you're really careful about your actions and like you're capping flags or defending flags and keeping yourself alive at the same time, just getting kills is going to be really difficult in order to gain kill streaks of the higher variety. I mean, I find it difficult just to get a UAV every once in a while in Black Ops 2, and it's one of the easiest things you can possibly get in the original Call of Duty's Online. So it's one of those things that's going to feel a lot different in this game, is that when you eventually do get a kill streak, it will do some work. It will get shot down fairly fast because a lot of people are running stingers at the start. If not, all the people that are playing pre-release right now are trying really hard to get good gameplay footage and things like that. But I think it might change a little bit when the game comes out, so we'll see once the actual launch date hits. But talking about that topic of kill streaks and how things are really changing and how kill streaks are different, one thing that was in Modern Warfare 3 that bugged me to no end was the fact that when your character spawned in Modern Warfare 3, you had about 5 seconds or so of this thing called respawn armor, or as I like to call it. When your character pops in, you literally cannot be killed by explosives or kill streaks of any kind. The only thing that can kill you is bullets from guns. So when you would have a kill streak and dudes would spawn in, you would see a good crowd of like 5 or 6 guys that you might have killed before with the same kill streak, and they just spawn and they start running around. You can't kill them. You'll get hit marker after hit marker after hit marker, and they would just run around. They would essentially run to cover, kill people while you're trying to shoot them, or they would just shoot you down. What it did was make assault kill streaks not really worth it, especially the higher end kill streaks. And you got something like an Osprey gunner, you're hosing the crap out of this entire team that is just respawn, and they're all aiming at you with stingers, and you go down in less than a few seconds. That's not worth 17 kills, you know what I mean? So what I was really worried is that is this going to carry over to Black Ops 2? I don't want it to be as bad in Black Ops 2, but I do have good news. Respawn armor in Black Ops 2 is completely gone. What they did to make up for this is in Modern Warfare 3, the reticule or the reticle over the characters would not show up. Unless they were actually able to be hit yet. So they would get respawn armor, and you wouldn't really know exactly where they're at unless you physically saw them move. That's half true in Black Ops 2. There's no respawn armor, so you can shoot anybody at any time with a kill streak, and they will go down. But the little target that shows up around them when you're in something like a VTOL warship, which I've gotten a few times, and higher end kill streaks of that kind, you still can shoot them, but you just don't know where they're at. So you kind of have to start shooting in random places, guessing where they're going to show up. So the last thing I also wanted to talk about today is the maps. For all you guys that know, I'm comparing this to Modern Warfare 3 because Modern Warfare 3 was kind of like the variant amongst the Call of Duty series, where the maps were usually pretty good for the most part in many of the games, and then Modern Warfare 3, a lot of the maps were not as great, and a lot of people had a lot of difficulty playing in them. I am proud to say that with the game I've played so far, and I've played each map quite a bit, the majority of the maps in Black Ops 2 are good. They're functional, they play like Call of Duty maps, they have lines of sight, they make sense, you know what I mean? That's the most important part, is that there's no flanking position absolutely everywhere. You actually have to go out of your way to get around to a spot where an enemy might be to get behind them. What's cool is that with a lot of the maps, they follow the same old Call of Duty design, but there's only a couple that are bad. So it's not like a 50-50 where it's like 50 are bad, 50 are good. The only one that I could really call out that I don't like very much is Plaza. Plaza has a couple of points where people can camp in a roof area, and it's kind of hard to get to them. They get a lot of room to move around, so it's hard to grenade them out. And it's just an overall really annoying spot on that map, and it kind of ruins it because it's in a real high traffic area. For the most part, I don't dig that map very much. There's one other one that I can't remember the name for exactly. I think it's Metro. I think it's the one where you have like the train going in and out of like a station. That map is okay, but I feel that it's kind of got the same issue where there's always some dude hiding in like a higher spot. With some of the parts where the train has overways or pathways that go above the trains. There's the rest of the maps I think are pretty damn good. I'm trying to think some of my favorite ones. I really like Turbine. I think that map is absolutely great, and it's kind of like their showcase map. That I call that map the Afghan of Black Ops 2, and it functions really well. So there is good news when the game comes out. The maps do take a while to get used to. Everybody sucks at a new Call of Duty when it comes out, and it takes a few weeks for Ultimate finally adjusted. And how you're supposed to kill guys, I'm thinking of the frustrations I'm having early on with Black Ops 2 right now. The things like that just don't make sense to me. Things of that nature, well, the reason it doesn't make sense is because it's different than other games. And I felt the same way about Modern Warfare 3 when it came out, the same way about the original Black Ops, so stay tuned, guys. Tomorrow I'll be making a quick breakdown video or recap of all the previous Call of Duties. I'm actually going to go through my stats of all the previous games to see how the hell decent I was at these games, if it was just me making stuff up, or if I can actually go back and find out how good I was at Called 4, how good I was at World at War, and then Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 3. So we got Black Ops 2 on the horizon, and stay tuned for the launch date. I'll have some special videos talking about class setups, weapon breakdowns, and things of that nature. But until then, my name is Maximilian, and I will see you guys next time.